Hey, what's going on? Welcome Tate. Blog number, God knows. But nonetheless, we move on. I know I've been really dragging my ass when it comes to getting these blogs done. But nonetheless, I'm here to try to get what I can right now. It's 30 minutes past the hour of 9, half past 9 for those of you who like to be on point. Chronicles of a player.com. The website is awesome. It's running nice. We're looking to do some improvements very soon. So if you are a sponsor and looking to advertise on the side, link me now, man. We understand we have some huge sponsors coming on. Big things go on. Yeah. Alright, lovely. So yeah, what's going on? Let's get to today because I don't have much time because I'm working right now. David Degree still juggling, so I get a little chance to pull up and do the blog. You know what I mean? Sorry for those of you who are saying the blog coming and for some reason it never does. So here we go. All right. Two things I want to talk about. I want to answer two or three questions today. Two sexually, two sex and relationship problems, and one financial. All right, quickly because that's about all the time I'll have. All right. Someone says, Polo, the other day I heard you doing a program on anal sex, and I want to know if that is the most riskiest. All right. So basically, what I said last week, I think that was the Monday before we did the boat ride, which was awesome by the way. Was anal sex is the most risky type of sex to contract, of course, STDs, STIs, etc., etc. It is, but the most risky type of sexual intercourse, well, a sexual act, is actually blowing air into the vagina, not just you have to blow it powerful. Yeah, no serious thing. I know some of you might be laughing now, but serious thing, the most dangerous type of sex, the act during sex, or techniques, however you want to call it, is actually powerfully, not just blowing, powerfully blowing air into the vagina. All right. Now what the doctors say is accidentally or for spite, basically, as we say as Chinese, it can be lethal and lead to death. Imagine that for the woman, of course. It causes pulmonary embolism, and for those of you who don't know what I mean, it's basically the obstruction of an artery. All right. And they say it can actually cause sudden death in 30 minutes, well, in about 30 minutes after the symptoms kick in from doing that. Can you imagine that? So all of you blow a man, pressure in. So ladies, do not let a man blow air into your vagina. Well, with some kind of force. Well, just don't let them do it at all. I mean, you wouldn't lie down on knives if you don't know what you're doing, right? So don't do it at all. Lovely. Next question here comes from Bill. I don't want my girlfriend wearing certain types of clothing. What can I do to get her to stop? Now let me tell you something. I have a strict belief in your partner supposed to know what you like. If your girl know you don't like short clothes up to, let me give you an example, like up to right here. Let me dip. Up there, if the pants and the cutting right here, meaning you see, the girl bend over, she has to be pulling on the skirt too much or any of those things. It basically means that that is not your thing and she's not supposed to be doing that. No, your partner's supposed to know what you like and what you don't like. So if she buying them kind of clothes or those kind of clothes to go out with, you're supposed to know what the timing is. Alright, so same way with you. If your girl know what you going to, let me say, a strip club, you don't go to a strip club or you don't lie about going out, anything like that. You're supposed to know what your partner like and you're supposed to know what your partner doesn't like. And if your partner doesn't like it, you're supposed to be smart enough not to purchase it in the case of clothing and stuff like that, unless you're wearing it home and them kind of thing. I don't know what to tell you otherwise. But you cannot and should not tell somebody what to do. You didn't make them, you do have that right. Alright, finally, someone asked me, I guess this person is young, because they were asking, saying they coming out of school this year and they want a plan to become rich. Now, according to the billionaires, how you gauge how rich you are is how long you can live without working. That is how you gauge how rich you are. another billionaire actually gauged how rich you are by having how much real estate you have. So you're supposed to have $1 million in real estate. You're supposed to have $1 million in the bank, and supposed to be making a salary of $15,000 a month. I think that's bullshit. No, that you're rich there. But basically, let's stick to us. I think you count how rich you are by how long you don't have to work for. So let's say I work on here 9 to 12 Monday to Thursday, and then on a Sunday 9 to 12 on the street 919 FM. Let's say my basic intake is 3545 a month. I basically would know how rich I am by how long I don't have to work on the end. I mean, this is just here. Remember, this is your job. Now you have your job and you have your business. There's a difference. All right. So what you should really gauge is how long you can live without your job. If you got I work on radio. If somebody hit me a bottle in my face or shoot me in my face and I can't talk anymore, obviously that means my job is done. If you work with your hands and somebody shoot in your hand or stab you in your hand, that's your hands. Understand what I say? So you gauge it like that. You can't work for your job anymore. If you have a business on the side that is your business, how long can your business turn over a profit before you can actually catch yourself in dread shit, pay bills, you know what I mean? Make sure you can eat, your family could live, you could live comfortable. That's how you could tell you're rich, according to the billionaire. So I would tell you this: set a plan, try to stick to it, but understand most importantly, life is a stinking bitch, and because of that, things wouldn't go your way. Just pick up and go, because you'll never be able to just get exactly things how you want. It will never go your way. No matter how much influence you have and how big you are, it will never always go your way. There'll always be an obstacle, and it's how you rise past that obstacle that really tells what kind of person you are. Alright? I have to go back in studio Chronicles of a Player. Confession Monday on the all new Street 919 FM exclusive. You're actually the Phenom Polo Chronicles of a Player.com. All the old shows we've done, I shouldn't say all the past shows we've done since I started on the street on March the 5th, all the shows are on the website. Download it or you can listen to it on the site. There's also a lot of videos there of Chronicles Live, which we will be starting back in July. Look out for us. And of course, Chronicles the Party still to come. Boys, Toys and Things Part 2, the 29th or the 28th of July. I will fill you in on the correct date, but I will have your tickets for you, so link me early for your tickets and we go deal with it. Alright, chroniclesofaplayer.com to the world. Big up all of y'all. Hey, very important. Chronicles, once again, for the 7th year, was rated the #1 program nighttime from 9 to 12. All over. The closest competition to Chronicles in the nighttime was a gospel channel radio station. Nobody else even close it. So I thank you all very much for making the product what it is, and I guarantee you before middle of this month, June, the app for BlackBerry at least will be up and running. Alright? That's really the Phenom Polo. Gotta go. Back to work.